Hey everyone, so it's me, and it is Tuesday yet again. I'm reporting to you from the very wet, the very cold Flagstaff, Arizona. As you can probably tell, it's been a little bit humid. It's been raining today and probably for the rest of this week. And it's also been unbelievably frigid, which I'm so not happy about because it just got warm. Like all the snow finally melted in May and now it's like October and it's really cold again and I'm just like, no, don't do that to me. Really, really, world. But I guess there's nothing really to complain about. I just have to put on my nice big poofy fuzzy robe and pretend to be an Eskimo for about 8 months or so. So we'll see how that goes. On a more serious note, um Mary, I don't know how to answer your question because I just can't choose one. So I'm actually gonna kind of cheat a little bit and rephrase it just a smidge. If I had to choose one thing that I could expose the world to, it would probably be each other. I think if we could really read thoughts and kind of understand where everybody's coming from, not just a specific book, not like a blog or whatever, if we could just all see each other for who we really are, that would just make life so much better for everyone because I think we'd have a lot more understanding, which, as seen in Manloon's post, I mean Maggie, my bad, I'm sorry. Old habits. They die hard, babe. I love you. But I think the world needs a lot of that right now. And I'm kind of gonna stay on that serious note for a while. I'm gonna kind of introduce an issue of the week. Yes, I'm sorry, it will be kind of a downer, but I think it's important that these things get talked about and kind of get out in the open, especially being teenagers and really having the power to change the world eventually as we turn into adults. So this week I'm gonna kind of go off of the feminist vibe and the being who you are and all of that good stuff. Maggie already mentioned the suicides. I was actually going to bring that up again just to kind of check in and really kind of point out the hate that's been going on. I myself have experienced hate before, especially at school, just like people calling names and whatnot, and it's not good. And I think we really need to be careful about what we say to people and how we say it. As much as we've become a feel good society, according to some people, where it takes a lot of, like, we just cry at the drop of the hat and, like, need pity, I think a lot of it has to do with not seeing the other side. And my George Parks, who, as you know, passed away, he was kind of a mentor, but one of my favorite quotes that he came up with was, if you have the chance to be right or to be kind, be kind. I think that's something that we really need to incorporate into our own lives, especially since we are focused a lot on being right and kind of deciding what right is not only for us but for everybody else. And if there's something that you don't approve of or something that is happening, we need to be kind because kindness is the only thing that's going to stop it. Kindness to the people who are being bullied, kindness even to the people who are bullying, to show them that really there's no need to be cruel and there's no need to bring other people down because of what they believe or even how they believe things. They really need to find some new respect for people, and I think that's why we all need to listen to each other, and we all really, 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 really need to pay attention to what's going on in the world, like bullying, like all of these issues that are in our world, and we really need to work as a unit to stop them and really raise awareness. Because a lot of people don't know. A lot of people don't know, and that's really, really scary for me. But on my topic of the week, I'm going to kind of discuss what it means to be pretty and the responsibility people have to be pretty. And I know that sounds kind of weird, the responsibility to be pretty, but there is no responsibility. That's why I'm making this video in my fuzzy robe with my hair exploding because of the humidity, without any makeup on, because it's okay to not be pretty. It's okay to be yourself. I know this kind of doesn't apply to you, Eric, but in all actuality, it kind of does. Nobody has the responsibility to be pretty for anybody else. It's not like because we're girls or because we're boys, we have to present ourselves in certain ways to make us the most attractive or the best looking we possibly can. Because it's just, it doesn't need to happen. And I think kind of as a culture, we need to get away from that pretty is good and ugly is bad. Even within our souls. I wish that instead it could be we're human. Instead of, I think the highest compliment you could get, instead of you're pretty or you're gorgeous or you're beautiful, is you're so human. Because in the end, that's all that we can be, right? We can just be human. Anyway, I'm gonna stop with the seriousness. I know it's been a week of long videos, but I just kind of wanted to leave with that thought. And you get to look forward to the next issue of the week, and it'll probably be a little bit more thought out. Sorry, I'm still a little bit rambly. As for my life, our first competition is on Saturday. I'm really excited. We're gonna go down to Prescott, and of course I'm talking about band for the fools that do not know. But I think it's gonna be very good. We're working really hard this week. We even marched through the rain and the cold, and I stood up on the podium and froze to death, and my hands turned blue, and it was epic. But yeah, so that's gonna be really interesting. I've been working on college stuff still a lot. We're trying to get things taken care of. Who knows what'll happen though. Let's see. Yeah, I went to homecoming. It was a good time. All my friends were there, and of course I was with Al, so it was a good day. But I don't know. Life's been kind of interesting. I feel like there's a lot of stuff in the world that I'm kind of realizing. And it's too long for this video, so I won't elaborate. But maybe this is not a challenge. It's not a challenge. Make sure that you know that. But maybe a suggestion is what's important to you? What is your favorite thing to do, or what do you think that the world really needs to know about you or about what you love to do? So I'm gonna end my little peace talk. I love you all so, so, so much, and I will see you in a week. Mwah.